Inside of every Roblox baseplate there is a tiny Robloxian civilization living there, each varying in size. In the terrain baseplate there is a group called the Sunchips. These guys live in the trees, and for the next 30 days I'm going to need your help deciding on what to add to this civilization. This can be anything from a building or just something random and funny. You just have to comment on this video. This video was inspired by Glitchy Bolts. Even gave me the green lit because I thought it'd be a good idea to ask him, so this is all fine. Inside of every Roblox baseplate there is a tiny Robloxian civilization living there, each varying in size. Today, someone asked me to build a cheese house, so this is what I came up with. Now those pesky Sunchips have somewhere to live. Oh, and also, someone asked for a king Sunchip, now he's in charge of all the other Sunchips. Comment what I should add next. Inside of every Roblox baseplate there is a tiny Robloxian civilization living there, each varying in size. Today, the king decided for his first act as being king that he would create a wall and name it the Sunchip Kingdom. But outside of the Sunchip Kingdom, a lone farmer started a rebellion against the king and started to make his own place. Inside of every Roblox baseplate there is a tiny Robloxian civilization living there, each varying in size. Today, it started raining in the terrain baseplate, which is causing some flooding, but I'm sure it's fine. The king heard about the rebellion, and he hired piranha plant guards all around the wall to protect the Sunchip Kingdom. But outside of the kingdom, the farmer has planted something, and it's starting to grow. Inside of every Roblox baseplate there is a tiny Robloxian civilization living there, each varying in size. Today, the farmer's plant grew even more. But inside the Sunchip Kingdom, things were a lot different. You see, the rain had caused a massive flood, so the king built a well, along with a sewage system to stop overflowing water. But this water, it seemed dirty, and it even had a rat infesting it. It surely can't be good for any of the Sunchips. But someone already noticed what the king was doing. Inside of every Roblox baseplate there is a tiny Robloxian civilization living there, each varying in size. Today, the king felt like he was being watched, so he had a bunker constructed inside of the sewer to keep himself safe. But there was this mysterious red button that the king kept on looking at. Anyways, outside of the Sunchip Kingdom, the farmer had created his very own cannon. His plan was to shoot a seed into the kingdom to get payback at what the king was doing. But when he fired the cannon, it missed and hit the baseplate civilization on their 29th day. Inside of every Roblox baseplate there is a tiny Robloxian civilization living there, each varying in size. Today, the king had seen the farmer's attack and kidnapped him. The king had ordered the builder to expand the wall and forced the farmer to create a farm so he could get more food for the Sunchips. However, outside of the Sunchip Kingdom, the detective Sunchip, who was the one spying on the king before, had started looking for clues to help out the farmer. Inside of every Roblox baseplate there is a tiny Robloxian civilization living there, each varying in size. Today, the anti-Sunchip was protesting for the other Sunchips to join him, but nobody really paid attention to him. Anyways, the king had made a rig to mine up natural resources so he could improve the entire Sunchip Kingdom. And he already managed to find lots of rocks and stone. You know what? Maybe the king isn't so bad after all. Huh? The king got shot! What the hell? What's going on? Who would do this? Inside of every Roblox baseplate there is a tiny Robloxian civilization living there, each varying in size. Today, as the king slowly fell towards the lava pool, he noticed a dark figure who was giving him a choice on what he could do. Anyways, The piranha plants have fully grown into adult size, looking very good, very grown up. But one of them has turned purple, which has never happened before. But I'm sure it's fine. This Sunchip decided to be a little prankster by drawing John Cena on the wall of the kingdom. Inside of every Roblox baseplate there is a tiny Robloxian civilization living there, each varying in size. Today, the purple piranha plant guard had fallen off of his post. Now, the ground had started to turn purple, creating this new liquid which started to cause the ground to die. Anyways, the prankster was ran over by the wall that he drawed on, and now it's running away. Also, the anti-Sunchip got rid of his sign, and now he's just trying to ask the people to join him, as he thinks that'll work better for him. Lastly, a giant rocket ship has crash-landed nearby the Sunchip Kingdom. I wonder what will be inside. Inside of every Roblox baseplate there is a tiny Robloxian civilization living there, each varying in size. Today, a travelling merchant came to the Sunchip Kingdom and was looking for some things to take so he could go sell it in different civilizations. So the detective Sunchip decided to give him a seed to sell. Next, the purple piranha plant had created a tree along with a purple apple dangling on one of the branches. The anti-Sunchip was elected as king, which is quite surprising, and for his first idea, he decided to build a McDonald's where Dave the prankster now works. Lastly, small anti-Sunchips came out of the rocket ship and are looking for their leader. Inside of every Roblox baseplate there is a tiny Robloxian civilization living there, each varying in size. Today, one of the older Sunchips decided to make a stall selling clothes to help those younger Sunchips who could get cold easily feel more warm. Dave's prank finally caught up with him. Literally, because now it's came back for revenge. And it doesn't look too happy. Some of the Sunchips went exploring the purple lake, but it started raining this purple liquid, causing the Sunchips to mutate. Either part of their body would grow or shrink, but one of them was stupid and tripped into the lake and now is growing at an alarming rate. Inside of every Roblox baseplate there is a tiny Robloxian civilization living there, each varying in size. Today, the old Sunchip running the clothes stand was told to leave the kingdom by the new king. So, angry, the old Sunchip left the kingdom to join the rebellion. In the rebellion is the mutated Sunchip duo, Farmer Sunchip, Builder Sunchip, Detective Sunchip, and lastly, the old Sunchip is their new recruitment. Inside of every Roblox baseplate there is a tiny Robloxian civilization living there, each varying in size. Today, the purple tree became even bigger and is now growing leaves. Also, the apple has grown in size along with its own pair of legs. The graffitied wall has also joined the rebellion. Inside of every Roblox baseplate there is a tiny Robloxian civilization living there, each varying in size. Today, the purple tree grew even more, along with the apple which has grown arms and a face. I also want to say thanks for the support. It's been really great on the series, and I'm sorry for not uploading yesterday. I was busy working on other projects for the channel. Inside of every Roblox baseplate there is a tiny Robloxian civilization living there, each varying in size. Today, a group of anti-Sunchips found the tree and are chopping it down in the name of their beliefs. But the tree strikes back and turned them into purple mush. And the rest of the Sunchips, well, they ran off. The rebellion also found the tree and are deciding what they should do with it. Inside of every Roblox baseplate there is a tiny Robloxian civilization living there, each varying in size. Today, the king was told about the anti-Sunchips that had died to the purple tree. This made him furious. Then, the old Sunchip started watering the purple tree, which made it start to grow even more. So, in return, the purple tree gave the old Sunchip a cool purple sword. But the apple had fell into the Sunchip kingdom, causing chaos around the kingdom. Inside of every Roblox baseplate there is a tiny Robloxian civilization living there, each varying in size. Today, the Sunchips added a gate for the kingdom so everyone could get in and out. And they also added turrets and cannons around the Sunchip kingdom wall to stop any intruders. Sadly, the old Sunchip died of poisoning from the sword, and the whole rebellion gathered to say their goodbyes. Lastly, all the Sunchips were evacuated from the nearby area, and John the Giant Sunchip started to fight back against the apple. Inside of every Roblox baseplate there is a tiny Robloxian civilization living there, each varying in size. Today, the cheese house started rotting, and now it's not looking nice anymore. The giant apple was picked up by the tree and has now stopped creating chaos around the kingdom. But the apple started leaking the purple liquid, and it's pouring into the middle of the kingdom. Inside of every Roblox baseplate there is a tiny Robloxian civilization living there, each varying in size. Today, purple roots started coming out of the main tree due to the purple liquid. However, far off into the distance, the original king was still alive and had made his new kingdom of the Sunchips that had followed him, and also John too. Inside of every Roblox baseplate there is a tiny Robloxian civilization living there, each varying in size. Today, the rat from the sewer smelled the rotting cheese and decided to eat it before it was gone. The main tree became fully purple and is looking very strange. John 3, the oldest of the Johns, joined the OG King's new kingdom and is there to help out. But for John, he touched the purple liquid, turning him into a purple zombie, and is now the strongest creature on the base plate. Inside of every Roblox baseplate there is a tiny Robloxian civilization living there, each varying in size. Today, the purple apple and infected John attacked the kingdom, destroying everything. Luckily, the OG king had evacuated all the Sunchips before the attack to his new kingdom, saving the Sunchips from episode 1, the Sunchips that lived on the well, the rat, the piranha plant guards, and even Dave. The king had also hired some Sunchips to gain samples of the purple liquid. Inside of every Roblox baseplate there is a tiny Robloxian civilization living there, each varying in size. Today was a nice calm day. The tree became ginormous, covering the entire kingdom, but I'm sure that's fine. The wall isn't with the rebellion, but it turns out he's just chasing down Dave for doing graffiti on him. Inside of every Roblox baseplate there is a tiny Robloxian civilization living there, each varying in size. Today, the king started work on the new kingdom. The John Cena wall finally caught up to Dave, but Dave had constructed a bigger wall to scare off the John Cena wall. Sadly, the bigger wall wasn't alive, so it was destroyed in a mere second. And now the John Cena wall is going to get revenge. Also, this is John 4, the youngest and coolest John. Inside of every Roblox baseplate there is a tiny Robloxian civilization living there, each varying in size. Today, the John Cena wall's son, called Con Jenna, has joined the new kingdom. The king has made a speech in honour of the old kingdom being destroyed. It says, inside of every Roblox baseplate there is a tiny Roblox civilization. Inside of every Roblox baseplate there is a tiny Robloxian civilization living there, each varying in size. Today, the anti-Sunchip king and the anti-Sunchips evacuate the kingdom, leaving the terrain baseplate in their fully fixed rocket ship. This is Bob. You see, he's different from every other Sunchip because he was born with 2 flowers. I now have a brand new Discord server, so if you want to join, the link is in the description. Inside of every Roblox baseplate there is a tiny Robloxian civilization living there, each varying in size. Today, an unknown civilization was getting ready to attack the Sunchips. But the anti-Sunchip king told the civilization to leave because of the purple liquids and tree. So the unknown civilization ran away, heading back home. This is Bob 2, a very ugly looking Sunchip. I now have a brand new Discord server, so if you want to join, the link is in the description. Inside of every Roblox baseplate there is a tiny Robloxian civilization living there, each varying in size. Meet Bob 50, the latest version of all the Bobs. The unknown civilization came back with reinforcements, wanting the purple liquid to power their weapons, sending one of their spaceships to gather all of the liquids. But John, the evil purple giant, started attacking the unknown civilization's mothership. Before John could destroy the mothership, it fired a green laser, hitting the purple giant. The small ship had collected all of the liquid, draining the tree's energy. Meanwhile, the king had developed a cure to stop the purple from spreading, and had made an army to get rid of it. The people in the army were John 4 in a tank, the scientists, Sunchip, Dave and the John Cena walls, John 2 and 3, the group of piranha plants, and lastly, the king. But one small problem, a certain apple was blocking their way. Inside of every Roblox baseplate there is a tiny Robloxian civilization. The piranha plant guards attacked the apple, but the apple flung them away. Meanwhile, the liquid inside of the small spaceship exploded, damaging the tree. The superhero Sunchip called Andrew Sonerton Bob used his laser eyes to take out the apple. Once the apple was defeated, everyone else made their way to the kingdom. Evil John destroyed the mothership in a single hit, but the tank began to disinfect the kingdom, while everyone else went to go take down this purple giant. John 2 and 3 pinned the evil John's feet, and the John Cena walls grabbed his arms so he couldn't move them. And Andrew Sonerton Bob fired lasers at the giant, but it didn't do anything. The rebellion gave the king the purple sword and told him to use it on evil John, so the king rode as fast as he could, then stabbing John with the sword. Afterwards, everything was back to normal. John was normal, the kingdom was fixed, and the tree was even gone. Inside of every Roblox baseplate there is a tiny Robloxian civilization living there, each varying in size. All the Sunchips gathered nearby the kingdom to hear what the king had to say, and even the new Sunchip came to the speech. The king said, "We have come so far, and I thank the comments for helping us make this kingdom, but it has been 30 days, and now we can look at how far we've came." I just want to thank everyone so much for commenting and helping with this series, and a huge shout out to Glitchy Bolts, because without him, this wouldn't exist.